What's up, YouTube? It's TF Collector, and today I'll be reviewing the Blokees Transformers Rise of the Beast Classic Class Optimus Prime, the first Blokees figure that I'm going to be taking a look at on this channel. Now, before we get started, I know this is still not Studio Series 42 Lockdown. I swear we will get to that review eventually. I keep promising it, but I keep finding new figures, and I want to review my new figures, so I'm sorry. And we're going to do a time-lapse for this guy in this video, so I can't get him out and mess with him unless I do the review. So we're going to go ahead and do the review. But anyways, we're going to take a look at the packaging that he comes in. You can see Blokees Transformers model kit's a nice picture of Rise of the Beast Prime there. There's his head, Classic Class Optimus Prime. You have a bunch of barcodes and whatnot going on over here. On this side, some pictures of what you get in the box. Includes weapons and accessories exclusive, not includes. Can I read? On the other side, a picture of Prime just staring into your soul. Transformers Classic Class 01 Optimus Prime. On the back, Optimus Prime Faction Autobot. You can read all that if you really want to. There is a picture of Prime and more pictures of Prime and all the sprues that you're going to get. There's the bottom. There's the top, more Optimus Prime, and that is it for the package. And now we're just going to do a quick run through of everything you get in the box. So you get this bag here with a lot of pieces going on there. You get this piece here with what I assume is a display stand. You get this set here with a bunch of sprues going on. And you get this set here with all of more sprues. And of course, you get instructions, Blokees Transformers Classic Class 01 Optimus Prime. There he is. He looks beautiful. I cannot wait to build him. And one last thing before we start the build. He comes with this inside of the instruction manual. He's peeping at you. Hello, my name is Optimus Prime. There he is. And it also comes with this page about the batteries. But now, let's build him. And here is Classic Class Optimus all built up, and I must say, when you get this guy built up, he does look pretty awesome. Now, the build itself took me about 30 to 45 minutes, but I was going at a very slow pace, really enjoying the build. But it was a pretty straightforward build. The instructions are very understandable, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at the finished product. So coming in close on the head sculpt, you can see absolutely beautiful, just spot on almost what we see in Rise of the Beast. Maybe could have used some more silver over here on the sides, but the silver that we do get with the blue looks amazing. You have these nice silver pieces here along with some translucent going on there. You have some more gunmetal gray color and some nice silvers going on through here with the little bits of yellow. You can see the details on this guy are very, very nice on the arms, the legs, picked out in the silver paint. Absolutely beautiful. The feet even are accurate to what we get in the movie. You get his little wheels over here. Of course, they do not roll, but they are there. And once again, just amazing molded detail down the side of the arm and awesome silver smokestacks there. And if we flip around to the back, you can see even the back is nice and detailed down the legs. Just overall, for a little old 4.5-inch figure, I think that's how tall this guy stands. Looks wise, he is absolutely awesome. And yes, Optimus can have some articulation, and very good articulation at that. The head can look up that high, down that low. Of course, you can rotate a full 360. The arms can get a full 360, can move in and out that far until you start hitting that piece up against there. You do get rotation right above the elbow. Speaking of the elbow, you do get slightly over 90 degrees of elbow bend. You get wrist rotation. You can also move the wrist all around. It is on a ball joint. You get waist rotation. You get legs that kick forward that far, back that far, outwards. You can almost get a full split out of him. You get thigh rotation. You get little under 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, just to the design. The feet, they can rotate, they can move up that far, down that far, they can pivot that way, pivot that way. Overall, some great articulation. Just a little nitpick one I would have liked to have, though, because I love them, is an ab crunch, but I am more than happy with what we get because he almost has every point of articulation you could want. And as far as accessories go, he does come with his blaster that we see in the movie. Looks absolutely awesome. Way better than the one we got with Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus. But as you can see, nice silver paint with the red going on there. And you can incorporate this into the robot mode. Basically, you're just going to rip off his hand. It's on just a ball joint there. Put that off to the side. And as you can see, you're just going to plug that ball joint down in there. So just line that up. Push, give it a little push there, and there you go. Now Optimus has his blaster. And another feature that you get with this Optimus is he does have some lights for the eyes, and basically how this is going to work is you just flick his chest, and I know it's hard to see, but I swear there are lights there. The lights are not where. Let's do this. Hey Siri, lights off. There you go, that's Optimus Prime. And for some comparisons with some other figures you might have in your collection, first, here he is with the Galaxy version Blokees G1 Optimus, so you can see how that works out. Now this, of course, is a blind box you can get for $4, but this is a lot more detail, and I do much prefer the looks of this one, but they are both pretty awesome. Here he is with Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Bumblebee. So you can see he is about a head taller than Bumblebee there. So you can see how those two look together, just giving a sense of scale with some other figures you might have. And last but not least, here he is with Studio Series 102 Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. So you can see how he looks with his Studio Series counterpart, and I must say I am loving the detail of this little Blokees guy, and yeah, the blaster's way better on the Blokees version. Do wish he would have had the sword, though, but of course this guy can't transform. This guy, as I destroy him, can. They're much different figures, much different price points, but I do really enjoy both of them. And one more comparison, because I feel like it's my ritual and I must. Here he is with a CG image of how he appears in Transformers Rise of the Beast. And like I've said throughout this review, I think they did an absolutely phenomenal job with the way that this robot has turned out. And one last thing before we wrap up with Classic Class Optimus Prime. He does include a display base that you put together, and you put these two stickers on it and these two little pieces. And as you can see, pretty nice. You got an Autobot logo there. Optimus he's peeking at you. Hello, how are you? Here you go. Blokees Transformers Rise of the Beast. A little bit of stuff going on down there. Nothing on the bottom, but you do get these two little pieces here. And basically how this works is you have these four little ports right there, or posts rather, and you have ports on both of his feet, so just do whatever you want, sort of. It's a free-for-all. You can just plug him on there, and there is Optimus on his display base. And one very last thing I want to mention is he does come with two of these little pieces, Autobot and Decepticon logo on each side. No idea what they're for, but they are included in the box. So this has been my review for the Blokees Classic Class 01 Optimus Prime from Transformers Rise of the Beasts. And overall, I really enjoy this little kit. I love the way he turns out. I think the build is super simple and enjoyable, easy to follow. Just overall, a really fun figure. You get great articulation. The details are phenomenal for the size of the figure. Now, talking price point, some of these classic class figures, the newer ones, are going for $20, and I do personally feel like that's kind of pushing it a little bit, judging that a deluxe is $25 and those transform and do all these different things. Of course, you do get to put this guy all the way together, but me personally, I found this guy at my local Walmart for $12. Now, if you're finding these classic class figures for $12, pick them up because that is 100% worth it, and I very much have enjoyed my time with this figure. Now, my local Walmart also had the Bumblebee. I did not get him, but I think I'm going to have to go back and do so just because of how much I've enjoyed this Optimus. This has also opened the door for me to review plenty more Blokees. I have some of them already, but I also really want to get my hands on the Optimus and Megatrons from the different eras of Transformers in classic class form, and I really want that new Dark of the Moon Jetwing Optimus Prime classic class that will be coming out here soon. And I also saw they're doing a TF1 Megatronus Prime. That looks awesome. So Blokees is killing it. I'm definitely going to have to pick up some more of these classic class figures. If I had to rate the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime classic class figure, I'm going to give this guy a solid, I've got to do it, 9.5 out of 10. He is nearly perfect. The only thing I wish is he would have come with the blade as another accessory, but for what you get in the box, it is absolutely awesome. It's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Definitely recommend you get this figure, especially if you can find him for that $12 price point. Check your Walmarts, check anywhere else that has them. This figure is super fun, super cool, and definitely I will recommend Blokees to any Transformers or toy fan. So that's my review for Classic Class 01 Optimus Prime from Blokees. Don't forget, never sacrifice the things you love for the approval of others. I will see you all very soon, and until then, roll out. Peace!